We've already talked about this in another segment, but I think we need to talk about it again today. We're going to talk about the 3 P's of being a dad. 3 P's are this. We need to protect our families. We protect them spiritually. We protect them emotionally. We protect them physically. We need to provide for our families. That's a job that as a dad, we bring home, we provide. Now, some of us need to work hard. We maybe need to get more education. We may need to increase our skills. And that's another thing about providing. You should always try to learn a little bit each day. I don't want to stress you out with this, but just learning a little bit to help you with your career. It doesn't have to be through some university program or some certification, although those can be great as well. Maybe it's just learning a new skill. With this course, you're trying to learn a little bit more about some ideas that might help you as a dad. And so continually educating ourselves will help us provide. Now, I want to tell you this. A lot of times people are afraid to do things that are not in their comfort zone. So a lot of people really want to start a business, but they're afraid to do it. And so they take the comfortable route of just always working for someone else. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nobility in having good work. But I challenge you to maybe try to push yourself a little bit, to try to maybe start a business or do something that's been outside your comfort zone to see if you could be a little bit better provider. Now, you don't have to do this at the expense of your children. In fact, you could involve them. You could say, what do you guys want to do? Maybe they like to fly drones or something. Maybe you could start a drone business with them, or maybe they like to make crafts, and maybe you could find a way that they could go down to the fair and make some crafts or something, some kind of side hustle that you could do with your children, not taking away, but also that would help you provide. So protection, we want to keep ourselves physically fit so that if there was a time where we ever did need to physically protect our family, our children, we would have the strength, we'd have the energy to do that. So going to the gym so that we have the strength and the stamina to be active, to be able to do something if there was a need. Maybe we could learn some kind of skill or even martial arts or something where we could be a good protector. So it's our jobs as dads, and I'm going to say it right now. Maybe this isn't popular in the world. It's not your wife's job. It's your job as a dad to protect your family. It's not your wife's job to provide. It's your job as a dad to provide. And it's your job as a dad to preside. And what I mean by that is to take the initiative to teach these principles. We're not going to leave it to your spouse or your wife. What we're going to do is we're going to take the time to lead, to say, you know what? It's important for us to have scriptures. It's important for us to have a devotional. It's important for us to have a weekly family night. It's important to teach my kids these things. And the buck stops with you because you are, frankly, the CEO. Now, I want to be clear here. I believe that when we're married, we're equal partners. We're equal partners with our spouse. But equal doesn't mean we have exactly the same roles. Let me tell you an example. I can't have a baby, but my wife can. And I'm glad that she can. She's a good nurturer. She can nurture and take care of our babies. On the other hand, I'm a little taller and I'm a little stronger. I'm a better protector of my family than my wife. And so we have different roles, right? And so having those roles doesn't make you not equal. You're still equal, but you have different roles. And so we want to treat those we love with respect and kindness. We want to use long suffering and patience. But just realize with those 3 P's, it's your job to lead as a dad. I'm going to say it as it is. It's your job to provide, and it's your job to protect. 3 P's, keep those in mind. I wanted to hit it again because it's so important. Thanks so much.